Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Buffaloes ready to kick it away first. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. Quick give. It's 4. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. Guys, let's take a big picture view of Stanford. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They have lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Motion from the wide receiver. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
Looks it in. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the heat. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Out wide right, it's Moore. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, it's Young. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down.
first down physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
He's changing the play. Lewis. Throws to the wideout. Got his man.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Turns it upfield. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Here's Lewis to throw. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Buffaloes! First score of the game goes up. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. On the run, it's Ford. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll ride him again. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
The Cardinal coming off that big pass back to the line. The run inside. It's Ford.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. Working that left side now. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
At the 27, good up for first down.
This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Straight ahead, it's Ford. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, gonna throw it. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. Guys, Colorado has the lead here as we get a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Run in the red zone, it's Ford. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Second down to the air. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinal. The extra point here would tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass.
Number 13, set to kick it off.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. offense ready to begin this drive. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Throw it, Lewis. Blasted as he lets it go. Comes down, it's Perry. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Lewis wants to pass. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Running inside, it's Young. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on a linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
From the gun on third down, Lewis. Right side, it's Perry. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Lewis. Williams open on the right side. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Hits inside. It's Young. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Lewis from the gun on third down. Hauls it in. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's Lewis to throw. Snags it, and he will score! Touchdown, Colorado! Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. These two-point conversions are tricky enough. You don't want to add to the degree of difficulty by backing up 5. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll take the penalty and move them back. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. From inside the 15, here comes the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Send the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ford. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Makes the catch. It's Black. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
That's an easy completion to the tight end on a stick route, but that play later they could pump and then hit the tight end going up the seam for a big one.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Sells the run, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Hall. Tackled after a gain of 4 on the play, and that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Quick give. It's Ford. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. On the return. Made a defender miss. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Throwing, Lewis. Makes the catch, it's Moore. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Fires to the wideout. It's caught. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
You know, the corner route is definitely a timing route because you're pushing straight up the field to make it look like you're running a go, and then you break to the sideline. So quarterback and wide receiver really have to be on the same page with timing.
The Buffaloes are threatening on first and goal. A run for the quarterback. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Scoop and scored. Touchdown, Stanford. Extra point here will tie the game. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. The scoop and score, what a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball, they wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Lewis. Fires left. The sure hands, it's Moore. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Lewis to throw. Under pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He's got it down the field. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air again, Lewis. Still looking to his right. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. Our first stop is with Kansas State taking on the number 8 team, the Texas State Bobcats. And it's Texas State in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being pumped right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Here's Lewis to throw. They're all over him. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Buffaloes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Lewis wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. I like this taking the safe play, getting the positive gain, and seeing if you can build some momentum.
And I think it's making the right play, Reese. That's where quarterbacks get in trouble sometimes when they get too aggressive and then they get behind the sticks a little bit. I see a lot of space, take advantage of it, get it to my running back, let him chew that up, and now it's easier on the next down.
Time that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be third down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, they pick it up.
Yeah, you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
In the backfield, it's Danzy. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Caught by Williams on the right. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Making the adjustment. Throwing. Lewis. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Touchdown, Bucs! They take the lead here in the second half. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28, and a pretty good job by the coverage unit. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Hits the hole, it's Ford. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Hey, finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Drops back on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. Working that left side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Love the accuracy on that curl throw by the quarterback, putting it right in the numbers, right in the breadbasket of his wide receiver.
Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
I'm the offensive coordinator. I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Punt is in the air. Searching for space. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Lewis throws to the wideout. Between the hashes, it's Moore. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And those in-breaking routes, man, it's got to be trust. Trust in the offensive line to do their job, and then trust that you know your receiver is going to break that off and come straight down the line of scrimmage. Stay away from the defense, especially those guys that sit back there trying to look at the quarterback's eyes and read them. Nice timing on that in route.
Out wide right, it's Atkins. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working. That last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Lewis to throw. Left side, it's Williams. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
Well, that's 3 throws on this drive and 3 completions and 3 first downs. And it's funny, talking to the offensive coordinator during the week, he said, hey, if my head coach would let me do it, I'd throw the ball 100 times a game. I wouldn't even run it because of how much I trust this quarterback to do the right thing. And that's exactly what's happening on this drive.
Lewis to throw. Buying time to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell, drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
The Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls it on the option. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Throwing, Lewis. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking for a gap. It's Ford. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. One more quarter to play. It looks as if we are ready to go here in the fourth. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Tight end now in motion. Just feeds the running back. Run ends there.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Stanford could choose to go for it all here on second and inches. From the gun. Looking down the middle. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Lewis. Caught. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Colorado! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Play action on first down. Got the quick pass. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You've got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
Off play action. Just a little off. Incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
They'll send the back in motion. Plows his way ahead. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Man, on 4th and 2, I'm looking at my offensive line, and I'm like, you got to give me just a little slither. Great job by the offensive line, blocking up just enough to get the first down, running physically downhill. That's all you want on those 4th and 2 situations.
Sends it back in motion.
Booster!
Wants to throw one first. Right side, it's Brown. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
And that last completion left them with 2nd and 1. And this is a fun moment for an offensive coordinator. Got an alley. Looks as if Stanford will have enough for the first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Fresh center downs going to the air. Rush is on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be 4th down.
Well, it's 4th and short.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The Cardinal at the line with the first down. Let's see if they go back to the air. Trying to run, it's 4th.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Rides to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looking to throw on 3rd. Touchdown, Cardinal! Made the grab and then did the rest himself. himself, and they put points on the board. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Gashing the D on the right. Touchdown Buffs! And they take it in for 6 more points. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Back to pass on second down. This time it's complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down here for the offense. From the gun, it's fourth. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. With the catch, it's Hall. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. Stanford going back to work with another first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Freshetta Downs going up top. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. On the ground, it's Young. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12.